What's up, Waterboys, and welcome back to another Waterboys Wednesday. Today we got a nice little rainy day for a nice little pod. What's coming up this Sunday?
AllStar Weekend.
AllStar Weekend. We got a lot of things that came out. We've got the AllStar Reserves, we've got the 3-point contest, we've got the dunk contest, and we've got the skills contest, all those people that are going to be in there.
And don't forget the rookie All-Star, where we're going to see Hayden's rookies, Tyrese Halliburton and
the Rising Stars. The
Rising Stars game.
It's going to be nice. This is shaping up to be a pretty good All-Star weekend.
I think so.
But let's start out talking about the reserves here. Let's start with the West, all right? You've got Anthony Davis. That one's a given. It's surprising he's not an starter. Who started over him?
Anthony Davis?
Yeah.
I thought they were bringing Devin Booker in because Anthony Davis was injured.
Oh yeah. So Anthony Davis is going to be replaced
by Devin Booker. Yeah.
He was the next in line. So we've got 2 people on the Suns and 2 people on the Jazz for the reserves.
Well, those teams are not star teams. Those teams are teams. Yeah. So you have multiple guys, like with the Jazz, with Rudy and Donovan, and then with the Suns, Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Both of those, if you lose one, not saying that it makes the team worse, but the team is just such an all-around good team that you'll still win.
It's definitely well-deserved because you got the first seed, the Jazz, and then you got the second seed, the Suns right now. So, I think it's not surprising at all. You got the top 2 seeds having 2 All-Stars.
Yeah. That's a fair point. That's a really good point.
One that surprised me was Zion.
To be an All-Star?
Yeah.
Oh, am I missing something? Did I miss that?
What?
Is Zion really
Zion is an All-Star game. Is in the All-Star game. Which is fair. He's averaging around 18 and 10. So
More
those are
than
good
that.
numbers, but I think it's 20 and 20
I think
and
he's
10.
everyone 20.
Yeah, I think so. He is playing really well,
Yeah.
but I don't know. There might have been some other players that I rather would have seen in there.
So let's talk about that. Who was snubbed? But you can't talk about who was snubbed without saying who they replace. I hate seeing all over social media, this person was snubbed, this one person was snubbed, this person was snubbed. Okay, then who would they replace? Because the person that got in, they might have deserved it more.
Yeah.
You can't say they were snubbed unless they can really take over someone that was already in there. So was anyone snubbed that maybe could replace Zion?
See, that's the thing. I
think a lot of people could replace Zion.
You'll have to tell me who, because
on the West.
Let me take a look at.
Specifically on the West.
See, that's the thing. On the Western side, I don't know. Oh, 25 points per game. He's averaging 25 points
before Booker got in, you could argue that Booker should be in there more than Zion.
Yes.
But now he's in there, so you can't really argue that anymore.
Yeah. No, definitely.
But are there any players that come to your mind straight away?
Not straight away. But if I was looking at teams and I was to look over like what we have and everything.
Oh, Paul George.
Paul George is in there. But one guy I think would be the guy on the Thunder. Maybe not overtake Zion because Zion gets more hype, but the guy Shai Alexander, he could have. I think we could have seen him in there.
Wait, was it Shai or was it?
It was Shai.
Give me a second. I don't think it's Shai that should replace him.
What about De'Aaron Fox?
I think that it's. Oh yeah, no Shai.
Or
that's what I was saying is I think Shai deserves it maybe a little more than
actually that. Someone that deserves to be in is DeMar DeRozan. I'm kind of mad that DeMar DeRozan is not in this year because he's had such a great season.
Yeah, but then again, it's not really the same position.
No, but in the All-Star game, I don't think it matters. Yeah. You have plenty of of guys
because there's Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Brandon Ingram, Carmelo Anthony. Not that all those guys are in, but they're in the same voting bracket as Zion. So I would have preferred to see a guy like DeMar, especially since we haven't seen DeMar get his comeback story yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's coming though.
I hope
He's
so.
doing really good. The Spurs are actually, they're up there. They're like 5th seed right now.
Yeah, I would have liked for him to get recognized.
Yeah. So yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I think that's a big snub.
And he's been in
was
here
DeMar DeRozan.
He's been in the league and he's earned it, I think. And not that that's everything, but when you put it like with what they've done this year,
yeah,
Zion just, I don't think he doesn't deserve it.
Well,
what about on the Eastern side?
Yeah, there's a lot more surprising ones on the Eastern side. You got Vucevic, and you've got Julius Randle.
Yeah. No, Julius Randle should have been in there. Julius Randle is deserving of that All-Star.
I don't know.
All-Star.
I think that Trae Young. I wouldn't put Trae Young over Julius Randle, but I would put Trae Young probably over Jaylen Brown or Vucevic.
See, Jaylen Brown has had such a good season, though. Over Vucevic,
Trae Young is averaging like 30 points right now.
Vucevic made it?
If you're averaging 30
I'm sorry
points,
I'm so not caught up on this All-Star team thing, but that's, I mean, Vucevic?
Yeah.
I get it because he hasn't played bad. Vucevic has played pretty decently this year. But for me, it just doesn't stand out as an all-star guy.
Yeah, I would have had Trae Young and also Fred VanVleet.
Yeah.
And I know
Along with the fact that the Magic are 14th seed.
Yeah.
This is Vucevic actually his second All-Star game. You guys didn't know that?
No, he's not a hype guy, and he doesn't get. He definitely has played well this season, and last season, even I think he should have won. He should have maybe gone to All-Star because he played really good last season. But him and Ben Simmons, I don't think should be in the All-Star game. I think I'd rather agree with Ian and say Trae Young, and also put Fred VanVleet in there.
I kind of like the idea of Ben Simmons being in, just because I think if he's earned it any year, he earned it this year.
Yeah, so. I think the guy that earned it the most, though, and deserves it the most was Zach LaVine.
Oh,
he got snubbed last year. It's good that he got him this year. He's worked really hard towards it. I mean, he has that Bulls team on his back. He really deserved it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so let's move on to what exactly Sunday is going to look like. So, if you guys didn't know, it's going to start off in the morning with the 3-point contest and the skills contest. So let's go straight into the 3-point contest.
Yeah, I took a screenshot of who the competitors are going to be this year. It's going to be
it's going to be good. There's let me tell you, there's no nobodies on this team. Like years past, there's been like Joe Harris. It's one, and people are like, Joe Harris.
Hold on. Now this is where it's going to get interesting. Because I have it here. We'll get into more. We'll announce the so. There's going to be 6 competitors. We have Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Stephen Curry, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, and Jason Tatum.
See, this is what I'm really skeptical and interested about is that Donovan Mitchell made it, right?
Yes.
Which there are at least 3 more players on the Jazz that have a way better 3-point percentage than him. So that's why I'm looking.
What, are we going to put 4 guys on the Jazz in the 3-point contest?
I'm just looking at this saying, are they trying to have a 3-point contest with guys that are actually really good 3-point shooters, or just hype people, to get everyone wanting to watch?
Well, it's very interesting because I have a couple guys that I think I'd rather see in the 3-point contest that have not only averaged better 3-point percentage, but has shot just as much as these guys.
Don't get me wrong, I'm going to love to see Donovan Mitchell in there. But I would be way more confident if Bogey was doing it than Donovan because he's a way better 3-point shooter. So that's what I'm saying. I think they just brought up a lot of big names so people will watch more than people that actually are really good 3-point shooters.
Yeah, which I think is wrong. There was a lot of guys this year that shot really well from the 3-point line, and Joe Harris was one of them. If I was to pick one guy for him to step in, it would probably... Donovan Mitchell could knock down shots, though. But
that's what I'm saying.
I think for the 3-point contest, Joe Harris should have replaced Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, if I look at these guys, I mean, who do I think of as a 3-point shooter? Not Jaylen Brown. Not all the time Zach LaVine, though he's been better this year. And
really
definitely
good this year.
Not really. I don't think it...
No,
I don't think
Tatum,
Jason Tatum.
I think Tatum's going to get out the first.
Yeah, I think so,
round.
too. I don't think... He's not a... And then you think... Just beyond the fact, do you think of them as a 3-point shooter? That's one thing. But then you think, do you think of them as a spot-up 3-point shooter? Yeah. And that's what the All-Star 3-point contest is about.
And
if they're not able to do that, then they're not going to win, and there's no point in them being there.
That's what Donovan can do.
Terry Rozier shot better than Jaylen Brown this year.
Yeah.
So
I would rather seen him.
So final two in this, who do you think it's going to be?
Steph.
It's got to be Steph and Devin.
Really?
It's got to be.
Yeah. I'm going no biased, but I'm going Steph and Mitchell because if you look at clutch games when Mitchell has to make 3-pointers at the end, and when he sweats really hard, he knocks them down.
Yeah, but I don't think it feels like that. I don't think it feels the same.
I know, but I'm just saying, if it's just him and the hoop, I think he can easily knock these down. But
possible.
yeah,
I think Steph is a given just because
Steph
you see all the stuff he does in practice. And
he made 105 threes in a row.
Yeah,
that's insane.
He's fine, but I mean, guys, I'd go with either Devin Booker or Zach LaVine. I think is who I'm going to go with alongside Steph.
So next, we would have the skills contest. And this one is another one. They have a lot of hype players.
No, but they have Robert Covington.
I know. That's what I was gonna say. They have a lot of hype players, but then they throw in Robert Covington. That's a little weird.
I mean, okay,
I think they should have put someone like maybe.
I would have rather seen Trae Young in this.
Yeah, Trae Young, maybe Mike Conley, maybe someone like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't know. I feel like there hasn't been any hype around Covington at all this year.
Or Shea Alexander.
Yeah,
I would have rather seen him. Even Kyrie, I know Kyrie's been off and on this year, but you're not going to put Kyrie Irving in a skills challenge. That guy literally, he is skills.
Mm-hmm.
The way he handles the ball.
This one would be very interesting. For me personally, I think Chris Paul will come away with the W. Just because he's got it basically all around what you need for that. Yeah. I mean, everyone pretty much does. They're all professional NBA players. Or Luka.
I think Luka's too slow. I think Covington's a little too slow.
Yeah.
I think Randall could win it. I think Sabonis is my pick.
Sabonis,
that's is possible. I think Sabonis is my pick.
I have Sabonis and Chris Paul. But I'm thinking Luka Doncic is going to surprise us.
I like Luka, and he could definitely... The thing about Luka is he can make every pass first try, and he can make every shot first try. Mm-hmm. So if he does that, then he can definitely win.
So can Chris Paul, though. I mean, have you seen Chris Paul play?
But yeah. I don't know, guys like Julius Randle, he's not going to make every shot or pass. Robert Covington's not going to make every shot and pass.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to the shot.
Going to make every shot,
Vucevic and
he's too
Sabonis
big for me.
Yeah, but Vucevic, he's a skilled passer.
Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about shooting.
I think he could surprise
from the 3-point.
No, shooting.
He can knock down
the 3. But if you're talking about, I don't think he's going to 100% of the time make a top of the.
Well, yeah. It comes down
that's
to
what
that.
That's what it comes down to.
Elbow free throw and then that 3-point shot to finish.
That's what it comes down to in the skills contest, because if you watch it a lot, you can have one guy that is already down the court.
Yeah.
That's what happened. What was it, last year or the year before, where he was already down the court.
He shot 3 threes.
He missed that one, and then who was it? He came at the half court.
Trae Young, I think.
He sunk the half court shot and won.
Yeah. If somebody's gonna make a half court shot, it's gonna be Chris Paul.
Yeah, or Luka.
Yeah. Those other guys aren't gonna make a half court shot, so I might pick Chris Paul or Luka. Yeah. I love Luka.
But that will be interesting and a good start to the front of the day.
Why there's only 3 guys in the dunk contest.
I know.
This is where we get. It's interesting. This is where I disagree with how the league is.
Well, okay, now this is where it's gonna be not to a hype one, to a guys that can actually dunk.
Yeah.
So. It's going to be a halftime too, so people are already going to be watching. They don't have
to... It's going to be a halftime?
It's going to be a halftime of the game.
That's weird.
So people are already going to be watching.
I kind of like it.
I don't like that. It makes... Okay, and it'd be different if it was like big all-stars doing it. But when it's like Anthony Simmons, Cassius Stanley...
Hold on.
Let me finish what I'm going to say. When it's those kinds of guys, it makes me feel like they're like 10-year-olds playing on the court at halftime. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you watch those little kids play at halftime, that's kind of what it feels like. I don't like it.
But Simmons, he can throw down. Yeah. Simmons can dunk. Okay, Simmons is the only one I'm happy with there.
I know that, but...
He's the only one I'm happy with there.
Yeah. You know what would have made it 20 times better? Alex Caruso was offered to be in it, and he turned it down.
Oh, why?
He turned it down.
Are you serious?
That would have brought in so many viewers.
I'll be honest.
It would have been amazing.
Gotta be honest. I might turn that down too, just because it's like, it's this 5-day break, and you want me to come out to, where's the All-Star Game? Indianapolis?
Yeah.
So that I can dunk for 5 minutes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you win. Come on, man. Be competitive. Get out there, try to go dunk.
I think it'll be fun, though, because Obi Toppin, like, all these guys have dunking experience. I watched the video, like, all of them have been in past dunk contests. They all have dunk contest experiences. They all have things they're gonna know what to do. I think it would be interesting.
You know what I would love?
Can I tell you who I wanted to see in it this year?
Who?
I'm okay with Simmons, but how is Anthony Edwards not in the dunk contest? Have we seen some of the dunks he's thrown down?
Did he get invited?
I'm not sure.
I have no clue. But he should have been. He should have been.
Yeah.
I mean, he had some crazy dunks this year. And Zion, are we not going to get a dunk contest from him?
He's in the All-Star Game.
Well, I don't think you'll ever get a dunk contest from Zion just because of injuries. I think Zion's going to be like... Because if you get injured when you're in the dunk contest, you know what I mean?
I just want to see
There's never been anyone get injured in a dunk contest.
I just want to see one.
Well, you start doing stupid stuff because you're trying to be competitive.
Yeah.
That's what
I just want to see one with, like, past winners.
You know what I want?
So, like, Zach LaVine. We got to get out of the Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon. We got to push past it.
I want to bring college guys to the dunk contest.
No.
I think one college guy against 3 NBA guys.
You know what? That's interesting. One college guy with 3 NBA guys at the dunk contest.
Do you guys remember when it used to be like a team dunk contest?
Yeah. Where you used to have you go and then your partner
you
go.
You used to do as many as you could in like a minute, like as many cool stuff as you could do in a minute.
They'd rate your.
I don't like I don't like that there's 3 players this year.
Well, I think the reason they have a 3 is because it's at halftime. It kind of needs to be a little faster.
Yeah.
Well, then don't make it at halftime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when else are you gonna put it? You know what I mean?
This is a one-day thing.
I think no, but
one-day thing?
Yeah, it's only usually it's Saturday and Sunday. It's only on Sunday.
I like where I like
the whole day.
Yeah, but I like that they put it at halftime. I agree with that.
I don't know. I just think you have a whole day. It's not like oh no, you know.
Yeah, but how many people are going to be watching?
Isn't it 3?
No, but
3/3. So what is halftime?
Yeah, but it'll be like 20.
Halftime
it'll probably be like 30 minutes. But like, how many people are going to be watching?
They can't broadcast the whole thing at once. They can't get sports. They can't get ESPN or something for that whole day.
True.
Ian, do you know what ESPN?
Yeah,
do you know what ESPN airs
it is the
on
NBA.
The daily? They air like golf things from 30 years ago. It's not hard to get.
And
ESPN
they air
to
Stephen
air
A.
NBA
Smith.
stuff.
So the participants that I think is, cooler than the people that are actually in it, the dunk contest, are the judges. Let's look at the judges. They're all past winners of the dunk contest. You got Dominique Wilkins, you got Josh Smith, Jason Richardson, Spud Webb, and D. Brown.
I do like the judges.
I think it's gonna make the scoring way better.
Yeah, because they understand.
They know what a 50 is.
Mm-hmm.
They know how hard. Oh, I can never do that. That's 10. I think the scoring is gonna be way better now. And also, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Dwayne Wade said on TNT, he said, "Hey, when you guys judge the dunk contest, don't give out a 10. Don't keep giving out 10s unless it is amazing."
Yeah. They've been pretty fair. Like they've been the last couple of years. Well, Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, those were deserving of 10s, no doubt. But the past 2 years, I've seen some 10s, that were, you could have got a 9 because I've seen better.
I think they should add points, like 0.5, like 0.5, 0.3 or something. You know what I'm saying? So if it's really close to a 10, but not right there, you can reach like a 9.5 or something.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah.
It's an idea. But so there's going to be no fans at the game, which is stupid. I think they should have put it in Florida and then let fans be there. Because it's the AllStar Game, like, come on.
Well, I think
if they had fans, they wouldn't have like half the NBA guys coming.
Yeah, that's true.
Now,
fair point. But there's fans at most of the games that these players are playing at. So what's the difference?
Now it's gonna be a lot more safe, and they're gonna be they're gonna be able to do a lot more things. Because I guarantee you, everyone that's gonna be there is gonna get a COVID shot before. If they have fans, everyone that's going to be there is not going to get a COVID shot before it. Then it could get spread to every team.
Yeah.
If they have everyone that's getting a COVID shot and having a negative, then they can be all maybe close together, like reacting, and I think it will be funner to watch.
See, that's the thing.
We'll get to see their reactions a lot more.
Will the players be out on the court while the dunk contest is happening?
I think so.
Do you really think so?
Probably, because what are you gonna do in the locker room?
See, but I don't know. The way the NBA has been acting, it's gonna be interesting to see, are the players gonna be out on the floor while they're doing the 3-point and dunk contest, and even the skills challenge?
I think it's going to be an all-star break that we've never seen before, and I don't know if it's going to be for the better.
Well,
or for the worse.
There's no media day. There's none of that. There's none of that.
It's going to be interesting.
Good for Kyrie.
Good for Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie got lucky. Yeah. He doesn't have to report to the media this time.
Yeah. Real quick, let's talk about what's going down with all the refs. Let's talk about how recently there's been some players that have been getting ejected for pretty much, from what we can see, nothing. Then again, like what just happened with Devin Booker, he got ejected. It looked like he was saying stuff, though. We don't know. He could have called the refs like something.
That Devin Booker one, though,
for
me, looked pretty mild.
Yeah.
I didn't think all that much was going on there.
Well, and they gave him 2 texts like right away, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But it's I don't know. Okay, I really want to go off on the refs right now because this is too soft. Like I said last pod, this is way too soft. Especially with JJ. Did you see JJ Redick get ejected for, he made a bad pass to the ref, but it wasn't like, screw you, ref, here's a bad pass. Yeah. It was just, one of those spin passes. We all
I feel like every time it happens, it's that one ref with the bald head. I don't know his name, but I feel like it's always that guy.
Dude. Well, it's all the small guys. All the small, not...
Yeah. You know what? No, we're in so deep. We're already going on the refs. We might as well full send into whatever we can.
Okay, it's like, I don't know, man.
You ever have a small dog and it's super angry? That's what like the refs are right now. Yeah, that's what like the refs are.
It's because it's these normal guys and they're standing around these like 6'10" freaking giants, and I don't know. They just seem. I don't know what's going on.
Well, okay, so the Shaq and Candace and on TNT and the NBA, Candace Parker, Shaquille O'Neal, and Dwayne Wade were talking about it on ESPN, and Candace Parker made a comment about the refs, and they were all like, "Oh, you're gonna get fined for that," and Shaq's like, "No, I'll pay the fine because the refs have been really bad, and I hope they fine me because the refs they've been really bad, and someone needs to say."
Can they fine the press?
They can fine the press. They have before. And they find players while they're talking to the press.
Really
you can fine the press?
That's it. Yeah, I think you can.
Draymond, hey.
Well, Candace Parker is a part of the NBA. So she's on the WNBA, but we all know the NBA owes the She hasn't been fined yet, but they were talking about like, oh, dude, you're gonna get fined for saying that.
Yeah.
So, but coaches can get fined, players and even family members can get fined.
Family members can get
fined? Yeah. Someone's wife was like talking about the refs, and they fined like that player because of the wife's comment. I think it was CJ McCollum's wife. I think she said something.
Oh, they're rich anyways. No.
Yeah, no, but like the refs. This is out of hand.
Yeah.
This is too soft, and this is not basketball anymore.
I wish they'd just give me all the money they fine players. You know what I could do with all that?
Yeah, they should donate that money to charity.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, then players should be cussing and doing everything all the time then. But if it goes to charity.
I mean, I just wish we could go back to the days where you could literally hack someone and just get like a normal foul.
You know how upset you'd get when somebody walks up to Mitchell and gives him a freaking like...
Hey, Mitchell would swing back. He would swing back.
Somebody would hammer Mitchell down, and Ian would be like, "Oh my gosh!"
There was one time that Joel Embiid, I think he blocked Mitchell, and Mitchell fell to the floor, and he like stared him down, and Mitchell like got up and shoved him. I love that a lot, and they didn't throw him out there. They didn't throw him out there.
Well, yeah, they usually don't with that.
All right, if you guys want to know, I found a website that tells us the statistics of
what?
It being fined and everything. So the two top teams that have been fined the most is
let me guess.
So far this year.
The Lakers and I'll go the Warriors.
No,
okay.
I'm gonna go the shoot.
Decide.
Yeah, you gotta fast decide. Quick decision. I'll tell you one of them.
Yeah, tell me one. And
Brooklyn Nets.
I was gonna guess
that.
Brooklyn Nets is an obvious one, but there's one more that's over $1 million. There's two teams that are over $1 million, not the Suns. It's gonna be a very surprising team, the Minnesota Timberwolves,
that makes sense.
I didn't see coming, but it happened.
I wonder what they've been fined for.
So probably because Jarrett Culver's going to jail, so they probably took his whole contract away.
You know who else is? What's his face? Jarrett Culver's going to jail?
Yeah, the Suns are actually super low on the list.
Wait, what did Jarrett Culver do?
He had a gun.
No, that was...
Malik Beasley.
Bro, you're accusing Jarrett Culver of a crime he did not commit.
So 62,000. That is a lot. So basically, like, if we add this all together, the whole total, this is, I'm guessing, is probably around $4 to $5 million just this season. Just this season already, $5 million players, coaches, and who knows what have been fined. So Devin Booker if you get a technical foul, you get fouled around $2,000 to $5,000 for a technical foul. So not a lot, but if you get ejected, then they raise it up. Yeah, see, Malik Beasley, that's the only reason why they've got so much.
LeBron James was fined Oh, that's 2,000. I thought it was $2 million.
No, but this is insane. Like, this is truly insane. How many?
Yeah.
The list just goes on and on. There's probably like,
Kyrie.
300.
All right, so Kyrie's been fined about $1,600,000, and Malik Beasley has also been fined about $1,600,000.
Jeez, and suspended 12 games.
Oh man.
Guys, I'm looking at this. There's been almost over 300,000. No, whoa. There's been over 300 technical fouls given this season, with over 20 ejections. We're sitting at 23 ejections this season. 3 of them being coaches, 20 of them being players. So that is too much and insane.
I have a question. Do you think when, someone, anyone in the NBA, when they get thrown out and they get fined, do you think they think much about that fine? Oh, I don't want to get that much money away, or do you think they just kind of shrug it off?
Depends on who, because if it's a big guy making $30 million, he doesn't care. Yeah. And you see sometimes they want to get thrown out, and it's like, I wish I had enough money to want to get thrown out and fined. But like Draymond, you've seen Draymond intentionally get thrown out of games before. Mm-hmm. But I mean, thinking the smaller guys, I don't think they want to get fined. Like Malik Beasley, $1,600,000. That's a lot of money, and obviously he didn't want that to happen. But
Norman Powell, Shake Milton, guys like that. I mean,
Shake Milton.
Hey, dude.
Milkshake. That's funny.
No, but this is now become out of hand. The refs, this is ridiculous, and someone needs to say something. I'm glad that Shaq and the NBA on TNT. I'm finally glad they started saying something. Shaq and Charles Barkley have always, for the past 2 years, have always said something about the refs being super soft. And now all the fans are saying, whoa, this is really soft. You probably can't watch a game this year without seeing at least one technical foul. And it's ridiculous. And something needs to change. Because...
Yeah, I think they're just getting too involved.
Yeah, they are. Let the players play.
Yeah, let them play and call the fouls that are actually fouls. That's all you're there for. All you're there for is so that... if you get hacked, it doesn't go by, but it's a normal average foul.
And I think I think these players are starting to realize it now, and they're calling everything out.
Yeah.
Like if a player does one little thing, they're calling it out, and it's just like.
Then the players try to talk to the refs about it, and then they get a tech.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and it goes back to this. If young kids are watching this, this is really gonna ruin the future of like their mindsets with sports.
Do you think anyone has the MJ pass? Remember that one video where that guy's like, Michael, I didn't see him do it, but if he did it, I trust you, Michael.
Probably.
You come on, you guys have had seen that.
No, because LeBron argues with the refs. Now, the only person that I would say used to have it is probably Kobe. Kobe definitely had that pass to be able to talk to them.
Literally, that video, Michael goes up and he's like, he double dribbled or so he double dribbled, or he fouled or something like that.
Yeah.
And the ref was like, 2 foul.
Yeah.
That video's
Maybe
great.
Steph. I think Steph's on the good side of the refs, but I don't think there's.
You gotta build your respect.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think maybe Steph. All these other players, though, they've talked to the refs. They've yelled at the refs, which the refs should be getting yelled at. It's well deserved. They put it on themselves. The players that are getting ejected are in the right. They are not in the wrong. The refs are in the wrong. The players that are getting ejected are in the right.
Yeah. Let's talk about real quick some trade, because the trade deadline's coming up.
Yeah,
let's talk about some rumors. So NBA on ESPN, they said these are the ones they want to have the most. Kyle Lowry to the 76ers.
I like that trade.
Do you guys think Kyle Lowry's going to be traded by the deadline?
I don't think the Raptors will do it with him unless they come to a mutual agreement.
Yeah.
Unless they come to that mutual agreement.
Because I think he's going to be traded. I think it's time for the Raptors to move on.
Yeah, I think it's time for them to rebuild. They have some good young.
But they're in the playoffs.
They're in 5th seed, but you have to ask yourself, where are you going to get from here?
Yeah.
And if you're not, because it's not just you trade Lowry and you tank. You can trade Lowry and still work on building a good team.
You could maybe get like a Tobias Harris or something.
I don't know about that. I don't think
they wouldn't give up Tobias Harris.
I don't think they'll get anything
Kyle.
too big, but I think the idea is Kyle Lowry's up for an extension. If you extend Kyle Lowry, you're locked in with this team.
Mm-hmm.
This team is obviously not going to make you, a finals contender.
Very true.
So you have to trade. You have to move on because it's better for Lowry and the Raptors.
Yeah.
So I think Lowry. I think to the 76ers, that's a good trade. 76ers need somebody like Lowry.
Yeah. They do, because Ben Simmons isn't an orchestrating guard. Honestly,
no.
I see him more as like a small forward.
And they need scoring. Yeah, they need scoring. They need 3-point shooting. I think that would be a good trade.
Yeah. Another interesting one is Aaron Gordon to the Timberwolves.
My question would be why? Because if you're the Timberwolves, what are you, like?
Well, Aaron Gordon has been on the block. Aaron Gordon has been on... Exactly, you need to switch things up. Aaron Gordon has been on the block for a long time, and now he's developed his game where I think he'd actually look pretty attractive next to Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I think it could work out.
I don't think the Timberwolves are going to make any moves this season. I think they're going to wait till the offseason, try to reboot their team. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's the move that's going to put them over the top. I don't think they'll make that move because they know. Because you have guys right now who you would imagine would get you to at least 11th seed. I don't think throwing Aaron Gordon in there is going to make the big difference, So
it wouldn't make a playoff difference, but it would switch it up.
It'd switch it up, but does that even do something good? Because I think so. No, I think you're just throwing somebody into a toxic team if you make a trade right now, and it's not worth it because they're gonna end up not wanting to be there if they're on a losing team.
Aaron Gordon has been on the block for 2 years now. Aaron Gordon probably wants to leave, because he hasn't felt wanted there.
You can want to leave and not want to go to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, fair enough, but something's got to change.
Yeah. So last one, John Collins looks like he's on the trade block. John Collins to the Warriors.
What did I tell you about John Collins? and you guys are all like, no.
What, about being good or what?
No, about him
getting traded.
He's gonna get traded. I told you guys beginning of the season.
Well, Gallinari finally is.
Yeah.
Gallinari is finally back, and he looks really good now.
Oh yeah, he can hack up some threes.
Yeah, so I think now they're like, okay, we've used John Collins as much as we can. Let's trade.
Well,
let's
and you
trade
see rifts between him and Trae Young already. It's just not. It's not the best situation.
Mm-hmm. But they play so well together.
Who is the team?
They play so well together.
They were talking about
to the Warriors. I think it would look. I think that would be a good fit. I think him and Kelly Oubre could be a really good, like really hype.
Well, James
duo.
Wiseman too. I think that's pick and roll and lob all day, which leaves Stephen Curry open, which leaves Andrew Wiggins and then Kelly Oubre on the side. On those wings, they're open.
What are you going to give up for John Collins? Because the thing
that's
is,
that's a question.
No, but the issue with the Hawks is they're going to have a high asking price for John Collins because he's a good player. But the asking price is going to be too high because he's also approaching an extension.
Yeah.
It's a weird little thing where it's like the asking price needs to be high, but it's a little bit too high for teams to want to give that much.
I think maybe they threw in some picks. Maybe Eric
he's
Pascal.
Worth it. Yeah, he's worth it.
Eric
he's definitely
Pascal
worth
threw
it.
him some picks. Something. I think they could get him.
One more that I saw a rumor on this that KCP Porzingis.
Oh yeah.
He not KCP.
Not
sorry.
KCP.
KP. Kristaps Porzingis. He unfollowed the Mavs on social media. Do you think
really?
Anything's going? Yeah, they posted
I feel like
it.
that's stupid, but I feel like that's how players and celebrities like show their relationships as they unfollow their boyfriend or girlfriend.
Okay,
stupid.
Do you think
but
it means
that's how
anything,
it
or
rolls
do you
sometimes.
think Porzingis is on the trading block?
Hasn't Porzingis been injured for a lot of the season?
Yeah. Yes, he has.
So, I
don't know.
It's not your fault you're injured, but when you're not there and you're not working every day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think you have.
Someone's gonna come and take your spot.
Well, I just don't think it's your place to criticize if you're not there making an impact on the team.
Yeah.
And if you're one of the players that the team is built around and you're not there, how are you going to expect that team to play to the level that you want them to if you're not there? Because, and it's not his fault he's injured, but you can't have the same expectations for a team when one of the star players is gone.
I know this will probably never happen, but the Lakers should trade freaking They should trade for
LeBron.
No, they should trade Kuzma for Porzingis.
Oh,
that's not actually, Ian. That's actually not crazy.
No, I think that would be a good trade.
That's actually not crazy. THT and Kuzma for Porzingis.
I think
the Lakers could pull that trade off.
Are you guys psychotic?
No, we're not psychotic. That's actually a good trade.
That's not a good trade.
Porzingis is injured. It levels up. It equals up.
Do you know Kuzma is not a guy with value? You people act like Kuzma has value.
No.
I think he's got some value.
Everyone in this league says he has value. So I think
it's weird. He sucks, but he has value somehow.
Somehow he has value. It's
Not
all the fashion clothes he owns in his closet. Okay, all those fur coats. They add up.
He
has value
to Lakers fans, not to the rest of the NBA, especially not to a team in Texas.
He's got
if I'm gonna be honest though, he sucks in the Lakers. But if he moves to a different team where he can actually have the ball, really, the Lakers' plan is just give it to AD or LeBron. Like, he doesn't get to shine much. If he gets focused on by the coaching and actually gets to excel, I think he could actually become a better player.
100% agree. The Lakers do not run plays.
No.
Dude, they don't run anything. It's exactly
especially
like Ian
when
said.
AD's out, their game plan is literally give the ball to LeBron.
So bad. The Lakers don't run anything. Kuzma could play way better on another team.
Yeah, I think they run defensive sets well. They run defensive sets very well.
They still get scored 110 points on.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I think the Lakers have a solid defense.
I mean, you saw they just lost to the Suns yesterday without Booker.
Yeah.
Okay. There's so many things wrong with that trade. One, the Mavericks are not going to give the Lakers Porzingis. That's not something that they would do. They're both in the Western Conference. That would be a horrible move.
Fair enough.
Two, the value doesn't match up at all.
I don't know. THT, dude.
These guys, it's like talking about Alex Caruso. It's like you have value when you're on the Lakers. When you're talking about the fans.
Hold on, no.
The real NBA. I know Taylor Horton-Tucker's good.
No, for one second, do not dismiss Alex Caruso. Okay, that guy plays defense lockdown. He plays defense lockdown. Okay, he has value. He has huge value.
He doesn't have huge value.
Yeah, I do remember.
He doesn't have huge value.
Not huge, but
if you're talking about role players in the NBA, he's
a good one.
He's a mid-level role player.
Yeah, mid-level, but he's still a good one.
He's not going to get you value. I'd say Caruso has more value than.
Whoa!
I'm sorry, but if Caruso leaves the Lakers, he's leaving the league in a year. I don't think he'd stay in the league. If
he plays really good defense. I think he'll stay in.
I think he'd make it on a team like the Thunder.
Maybe. I just can't see him on any other team than the Lakers.
But Kuzma, he has the Kuzma. Yeah. I think you could trade Kuzma, THT, and maybe. Do they have one more guy? KCP?
Maybe KCP.
Maybe KCP. I don't even like
Wesley
KCP.
Matthews.
But no, Wesley Matthews has no value.
Would you take that as the Mavericks?
KCP keeps getting injured, and if he wants to leave, I got to make a trade.
Kristaps Porzingis, you can get more for Kristaps. You can get at least a pick.
You can
for Kristaps.
Well, technically, the Knicks traded him for a G League player, so can you really get more for him?
That's true.
It's the Knicks. You don't base your general management off of what the Knicks do.
Okay, that's a really good point.
That's true. Well, we'll have to see. That's not Lakers. Maybe they hear us and they do it. I don't know, but we'll have to see what happens with those players and those trades. What comes up with the trade deadline. So let's move into the games tomorrow, Thursday the 4th. First one, pretty good game. Almost around the same record. Raptors Celtics.
It's going to be a really good game, but I think the Celtics, they take it.
I take the Celtics. They're on an upstride. They're finding their groove.
But they've been trying to
Kemba's finding his groove.
That's the one guy who's found his groove is Kemba.
Kemba's balling, yeah.
Yeah, Kemba's balling.
Next interesting one, Wizards Celtics. The Wizards are actually starting.
Wizards Clippers
play.
Yeah, Wizards Clippers.
I'm gonna go Clippers, but the Wizards are actually starting to really.
Yeah, they've won out of their last.
That's what I said at the beginning. I said at the beginning.
But Ian,
they're gonna have a hard time.
It's too late though. It might be too late.
What seed are they right now?
Go with the Wizards.
What seed are the Wizards right now?
They are. Let me see this. The Wizards are.
I'm guessing like 13th, 12th, maybe.
Oh, I can't pull this up on the spot.
No,
here we go. Here we go.
They're 13th, yeah.
They are 13th. It's too late.
Yeah, I mean they need.
Well, all they need to do is win, like have a 5-game win streak.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's too late at all. I don't think it's too late.
It might not be too late, but they better keep on this winning streak.
Next we've got Knicks and the Pistons. The Pistons have won 9 games. I mean, if we didn't know their records or anything, if you just think of the Knicks, you'd be like, "Oh, the Knicks suck. They're gonna lose." But they are in what 4th seed?
Yeah, the Knicks are playing really good this year.
They're actually a good team.
I'm going with the Knicks. I'm going with the Knicks.
Next, Pacers Nuggets. I'll take Nuggets.
I might have to go Nuggets. Might have to join you and go Nuggets.
I gotta go Nuggets. Yeah, I trust Jamal Murray.
Yeah,
they're finally starting to win too.
Grizzlies Bucks.
I have to go Bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, they just have the way better team.
Yeah, Bucks do have a better team.
Next you got Pelicans Heat. That could be interesting.
Ooh.
That
could be it just has to be the Heat. If you look at their last
It has to be.
This is the Christmas matchup right here.
Look at their last 10 games. They've been much better. Jimmy Butler's been out the last 2, but they've played really well. They've completely picked it up.
Do you remember, did the Heat beat the Pelicans on Christmas Day?
Yeah, we destroyed them.
I think it's Pelicans' time to get a little comeback here. Zion's going to the AllStar Game. I think he needs to prove himself. I go with the Pelicans.
I disagree. The Heat have just been playing very well. The Pelicans, they've been average. They've been about what they are.
Yeah.
The Heat just made the Hawks fire their coach. So when it comes down to it, that's 2 coaches that have been fired because of
Eric Spoelstra.
By Eric Spoelstra. So
we'll see.
Yep. All right. Next, Thunder Spurs. Spurs are on a good little run. I could see the Spurs.
I go Spurs.
I'm going Thunder.
Really? Why?
Thunder to me have a good team. They have a good defensive team. Looking at the Spurs, Offensively, they're good. They're not great. And defensively, I trust the Thunder. Even though they're young, I trust the Thunder.
I trust the Thunder defensively, but offensively, Spurs have a lot more firepower, so I got to go Spurs.
This next one could be a really fun one. Warriors Suns.
Suns.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Suns. They're second seed now. They've got the push. They've got the hype. They're not gonna just stop here. I think it's gonna be the Suns.
Is Devin Booker not playing the next game?
No,
he'll play.
It's not like a red card.
He'll be playing.
Okay.
And then you've got the Blazers, Kings.
I gotta go Blazers. I gotta stay with my Blazers.
Yep. All right. Well,
we'll go Blazers too.
Yeah. Those will be
don't
some.
care about my opinion.
You gotta go faster, man.
Yeah. Hey, gotta spit it out. Well, those will be some fun ones. We'll catch you guys back after the All-Star break, and we'll be able to fill in a lot. See what you guys think, say what we think, and so we'll catch you guys later.
And before we go, the refs, stop being soft. From the Waterboys.
Amen.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Catch you later. See ya. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it. How do you stop this?